Good morning. It is Saturday morning, April the 28th. I'm going to grab my tea in just a moment, so you get your coffee and tea, and we'll get right to our reading. Okay, this morning our mental focus is the King of Swords. He's a cool man, all about logic and reason. Seek him out for wisdom, because all he wants are the facts, not love. Our energy is the scrolls, and they are the precursor to books. They're ancient knowledge. And they're saying to appreciate the limit of your knowledge and how much you still have to learn. Face the truth about what you can change and focus on what you can solve, not what you have no power over. Our room for improvement is the Knight of Swords, and he is fast movement. He is coming whether you are ready or not. Um, he's determined and focused, and he's hard to stop once he gets started. Our strength is the devil. Now, the devil says that the devil isn't necessarily better than the one that you don't. He can be the temptation that is so hard to resist, like addictions, obsessions, bad habits. It's time to say no more. Our outcome is the Queen of Cups, and she gives with her whole heart. She says to find those who will nurture you in your endeavors and to open yourself up to her gifts. She's generous, she's intuitive and kind, and she's to be admired and commended. And so we've got some masculine energy in our reading today. We've got two of the swords. We've got the king and the knight, and both of them are about logic and reason. And the knight, of course, he's ready right now, whether you're ready or not. And the devil is usually depicted as also a masculine energy. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be masculine, but I've been in that situation to where I thought that the devil I knew was better than the one that I didn't, and it's usually coming from a place of fear, that I'm like, okay, I know what to expect here, but I'm not real sure how this is going to be, and that's not necessarily a good thing. um, you succumb to the temptation of, say, those fears, those addictions, those obsessions, the bad habits. um, they can be hard to resist, but that doesn't mean that you can't say, no, I'm done. I've had enough of this. It also reminds us today to be aware of what we can change and what we can't. Uh, you know, I'm being taught that about the only thing that I can really change is myself. I can't change other people. Um, if I'm not satisfied with how a situation is going, I've got to look at my part in it. I got to look at what I can change about myself, my beliefs, my behaviors, or whatever, because I have no control to change anybody else. And usually, when I look at myself and my part and I take some steps to change that, the situation usually changes. My perception of the situation definitely changes. um, and I see, what is serving me and what is not. And it's also reminding us to um, to seek out that Queen of Cups who gives with her whole heart and can nurture me and wants to see me do well. for myself, to open myself up to her and her gifts. And it was also a reminder that if you are the Queen of Cups, to don't keep giving and giving and giving without refilling your cup. You know, you can't give to others if you're not being fed and taking care of yourself. So, yeah, I'm hearing in all of this, at the end of the day, I'm hearing self-care. Um, to is some awareness and knowing what you can and cannot change, what you do know and what you don't know, what you are falling prey to and what you're not, and you know, taking care of yourself and saying no, this isn't good for me. And so, yeah, it's time to love yourself, Cardinals.